management. So, basic concepts of financial management we are going to learn and explore, and let us find out what is what are the contents of this particular presentation. So, first of all, we are going to see the key terms of associated with the business in order to understand the financial management concepts. Next, what is finance? The definition of finance, types of finance, then financial management. Going into financial management, we are going to see definition, decision areas of financial management, nature and scope, functions and objectives of financial management. The key terms associated with any business entity or firms or government are actually can be, there are so many key terms, but important key terms are money, capital, wealth, net worth of the company or personal shares of the company, loans, financial statements, profit and loss. So, if anyone who wants to learn about financial management, they have to be actually thoroughly understanding what have an idea about what are the key terms, what are the meaning of these terms. So, we will have a separate video on the key terms associated with the business and the finance. So now we will go into the finance and financial management. Before defining the finance, the one important key term, let us make very clear. One is what is a company and another one is what is meant by an industry. A company or firm or enterprise or organization or corporation is actually an entity which is actually involved in converting or cooperating or trading of trading activities in which the raw material or resources are actually converted or actually transformed or transported into useful products and services with the in tune with the objective of the business is known as a company. So it can be a profit making company or non-profit making company. So a company is a single entity or a group of similar companies or similar firms are known as industry. Then based on the type of the activities carried out by the company, there can be different types of business like sole proprietorship business, partnership business, or private business, and public limited companies and public sector enterprises in India. They are actually known as government-owned business. Okay, so based on all these key terms, we will have a separate session on key terms. Okay, now before moving into the definition of finance, what could be finance? Finance is it money or only capital or loan obtained or cash or only the shares or is it the resources or any other terminology or the combination of these terminologies? I think the finance is a broader term which will encompass all these aspects. So finances can be defined as a study of how money is managed, and it is actually the process of acquiring needed funds which encompasses the oversight, creation and study of money, banking, credit investments, assets and liabilities that makes up the financial systems. So which is actually a very, very broad term which encompasses many aspects of the money, capital, loan, etc., which all put together actually makes up the financial system of any country. So, finance is a lifeblood of any business. So, we can understand the importance of finance from all these aspects because it is considered as the lifeblood of business. We know without the blood, no one can survive. And without the finance, neither any business can be started nor can be successfully run. Finance is needed to promote or establish business, acquire the long-term assets or fixed assets, make necessary investigations, develop the products and market the products, and make the business to reach out to the customers, so that the customers are aware of the product available in the market, product and services, and by means of that sales is done, and the customers make payment for the product and services, and so in turn the company can earn the money, and at the end the company can make a profit, or that is the major concern of any business, because the resources has to be utilized effectively in order that the company can make positive effort and which will result in positive output. Though the company's objectives, overall objective may be the creating positive effect on all the stakeholders. The profit making is one of the important aspect of any business. So now moving on to the types of business. Whenever the in academics and the students, generally the types of financial aspects learned are only related to the corporate finance. Corporate finance in the sense that generally business finance is actually being taught and business finance is dealt with, and students learn to deal with the business finance. So, but there are three types of finance. One is broader types of finance. One is personal finance. Second is corporate finance, and third is public finance. So, to be actually full-fledged knowledge, to get a full-fledged knowledge in finance, one has to get an idea into personal finance, corporate finance, as well as into the public finance. Okay, so let us move on to the types of finance and why there is a requirement for studying different types of finance. Before moving into that, the slight introduction to the finance and from where it has actually emanated. Finance comes from micro and macroeconomic theories. So, for that matter, all the business aspects and business branches of finance actually emanated from the macro and microeconomic theories only. So, in essence, the economic conditions or economic theories actually are the building blocks of all the business aspects. So, including marketing, production, and any other aspects of business actually emanates from the economic concepts and economic theories. One of the most fundamental theories, which is a pillar of all the financial aspects and financial theories, is time value of money, which essentially states that $1 today is worth more than $1 in the future. So, since all these financial aspects are actually associated with individuals, business, and government entities, they are divided into three financial theories. One is personal finance, second is corporate finance, and third is public finance. Personal finance deal with financial planning financial planning of individuals or personals. So it actually deals with earnings, investments, tax saving, and tax aspects for the personal and individuals. So this for this understanding of personal finance, tax aspects of the tax policies of the government is also required. Understanding of government policies also one of the important aspect, and understanding of banking and credit institution and institutional financial institutions are also very important. So corporate finance, as we have discussed, will deal with the business finance activities. So there are three very key important areas of corporate finance. One is from where the finance has to be obtained. Second one is the financial resources, how to make informed and intelligent decisions of investment of the acquired money, so that the assets with which you are going to operate will be useful in creating profit or creating revenue for the business. Third important aspect is once the revenue is earned, how to distribute this profit and how much has to be retained by the business. All those are considered as the third important decision, which is dividend decision or the distribution of the dividends, which will involve how much money has to be distributed, how much money has to be actually retained as retained profit. So this is about the corporate finance, and public finance deals with the fiscal and monetary policies of the government. So how much money has to be actually allocated by the government to the public and for the organizations and business entities, and how much money will be collected by the organization by means of taxation. So all these public policies, finance policies are dealt in the public finance. So when the students are the academicians of the finance, initially they will actually go through the corporate finance, and when as core subject everyone will be learning about corporate finance. But when they go to the higher levels, so they will be specializing in personal finance as well as in the public finance as elective subjects or specialized learning subjects. So let us move on to the corporate finance through this particular understanding. With the understanding of the finance, we will move on to the defining of financial management. So before defining what is financial management, which concerns with the acquisition, financing and management of assets with the overall goal of the organization. So financial management is defined as the actually acquiring and allocation of money in such manner to accomplish the objectives of the organization, so that the money is and the resources, financial resources are effectively acquired and allocated, so that efficiency of the organization can be improved upon. Okay, so the major important areas, financial decision areas, and the supporting areas of financial decision areas are shown in the particular chart. So the financial decision areas are, first of all, major financial decision areas are, when we have seen the three important decision areas, those important decision areas are shown here: investment analysis, working capital management, capital structure decision, that is source and cost of funds, determination of capital structure, dividend policies, analysis of risk and return. For these major financial decision areas, support is obtained from the primary disciplines of accounting, macroeconomics and microeconomics. So the financial decision areas results in shareholder wealth maximization decision, which is a very major decision involved involved, and which is the major decision of CEOs, and strategic decision area of financial management, which derives support from the other related disciplines, without which the financial decision cannot be actually obtained. So the other related disciplines are depicted here is marketing, production, quantitative methods and other areas of financial management and the management aspects. So let us move on to the now nature and scope of management. So financial management is actually a major decision area of top level management. So actually it is when compared to all the decision areas of the management, it is also consists of and comprises of strategic decision, tactical decision and operational decision. The major decision areas of the corporate structure decision and debt equity decisions are actually taken at the strategic level, and other decisions are actually other levels of decisions are accomplished by the different levels of financial organizations, financial structure, those people who are associated in the financial management department or the discipline, which provides financial management provides a conceptual and analytical framework for financial decision making. So the new approach of financial management provides a very essential solution for three major problems. relating to financing decision, investing decision, and dividend policies. Essentially, these are the three important areas of financial functions and the decision making for financial management, which shows the scope of financial management. In the next video, we will explore the scope of financial management and the decision making of the financial management areas detail in detail.